becoming a thought leader is about becoming the guru in your field of practice. So I'd like to talk with you this morning about how you can do that. And I'm going to offer you 7 steps. So first of all, you need to explore the law. And I've got a picture here of some nice young people out exploring. But that's not just the province of young lawyers. More senior lawyers may also want to explore different areas of the law. So we're talking today about how would you design your career if you wanted to be a thought leader? And how would you exercise the choice as to what type of firm you should work for? So to explore the law, the purpose of that is to, first of all, find out what kind of law you would really like to practice, but also to create a mental map of how the various areas of law fit together. Because to become a thought leader, you need a wider perspective than just one narrow technical field of practice. You need to be able to offer wisdom to your clients rather than just technical knowledge or skill. Next thing is to go deeper and get more expertise in a chosen field of practice. Again, I mentioned choice. In my mentoring practice, I encounter a lot of lawyers who are disillusioned with the law. They're disappointed with their careers because they've never made a choice. They fell into an area of practice and they stayed there. They did the work that they were asked to do. And they've never really designed their career. They've never chosen the work that they want to do and focused on a particular area. And to become a thought leader, you really need to enjoy the work that you do. It's going to take some energy to do what's required to get to that position of being the guru in your field. So you need to find an area where you have a passion for what you do, where coming to work will actually be a joy and not a chore. First of all, you need some public speaking skills because you need to speak at some industry seminars to demonstrate your expertise to clients and prospective clients. You'll also need some skills of writing for a non-legal audience. You would also need to move your perspective from the current matter to the future issues that your client may have so that you can lead their thinking and advise them as to what things they should be thinking about beyond the current matter. Building relationships in the context of thought leadership is about understanding the issues and problems that your clients are contending with. It requires you to hold high-quality conversations with the clients outside of the current matter. And that involves asking questions which are not necessarily connected with the current matter. It involves asking questions that you don't know the answer to. And I think people often feel reticent to ask questions that they don't know the answer to because as lawyers we feel we should know all of the answers. So that takes some courage, and there'll also be an investment of time in getting to know the clients better and getting to understand the industry that they work in and the issues which are keeping them up awake at night. Thought leadership requires you to be original. And by this I mean you need to express an opinion. Recently I was talking with a partner from one of the major accounting firms in Australia. He said the CEO of one of their clients came to their CEO and said the federal budget recently came out and all the accounting firms are coming out with reports on the federal budget. He said, I've received 6 of them from the various accounting firms. He said, now, I've got a challenge for you. I've removed the branding from all of these reports. Here they are. I'd like you to pick which one comes from your firm. They had great trouble picking which one was theirs. The CEO of the client said, all these reports are much the same. They are all just reporting on the budget. They're all the same. They're not giving any opinions. I want to know that you, my accountants, have done some thinking about this. I want you to give me an opinion. And I would suggest the same would hold true for clients of lawyers. Clients are looking for leadership, and they're looking for thought leadership. They want to know that you've thought about it and that you have advice and wisdom to offer. Now, if you're asked to speak at a seminar or you have the opportunity to write an article, you don't want to spend a lot of time thinking, what should I write about? You need to have a catalogue of issues or topics that you could write or speak about where you've got some in-depth knowledge and wisdom to offer. So it's worth spending some time to think about what is your knowledge. I think very often we take our own knowledge for granted. We're so close to it, we assume that nobody would be interested in what we think or what we know. What you know goes way beyond book knowledge. It takes in all the experience that you've had during the course of your career. So it's worth reflecting on what is your wisdom that you have to offer, which you could capture in articles, white papers, presentations, and so on. And finally, you need to be prolific, be seen everywhere, because to become a thought leader, it's not enough to give one presentation a year or to publish one article a year. People will miss it. You won't reach a wide enough audience. You need to leverage your efforts by publishing your material in as many places as you can. On the internet, through traditional publishing channels, through your newsletter, on your website. And really get the message out there that you have got this particular expertise to offer. And your reward, the fruits of your labour, will be that you will stand out as the go-to expert in your field. You will attract clients instead of having to chase them. And this brings career freedom, because as the go-to expert who attracts clients, you can work anywhere. You can take your practice into a firm or practice independently. So you have that choice. So I would encourage everyone to think about what objectives do you have for your career and how can they be best supported? What kind of firm would be best for you? Thank you.